I got nobody to blame but me.
Okay guys, you can see I'm working on the 1500 today. You probably saw in my last video I had some tape along the door here, and basically what I'm doing here is I'm having to redo some of this bed liner, and I'm having to do that because it was flaking off on me. Pretty disappointed in that. I thought I prepped it exactly how they said to prep it. The chipping seemed to be concentrated on where I welded. Now I don't know if the gas from the welding or I'm not exactly sure. I wiped it down really good, I thought. So I thought I cleaned it good enough, but it seems to be where I welded is where it's having trouble. Now this side, I just took my scraper and scraped it off. Using a gasket scraper here, and I'm just scraping off all the loose. And I mean, the rest of it seems to be stuck on pretty darn good, because even the scraper won't scrape it off. So now this side, like I said, this side all I did was just reapply it, and I started thinking after I did that it's bare steel that I'm spraying this over. Those rockers were bare, and that seems to be the only place that it's having trouble sticking is on the bare steel. So what I'm going to do on this other side is I'm going to use some self-etching primer, and we're going to see if that don't help with the situation. This is the stuff I'm using. This is the stuff that gets hard. On the dually, I used I don't have any right here. Yes, I do. I used the Bed Armor, which this is more like a rubberized coating. This is the original stuff. This gets hard. This is a little more rough. This is a little more smoother when you get it on. It says you can spray it over bare steel. I don't think I would ever do that again. I would prime it with something. If you got bare steel, you want to go with the self-etching primer because it actually etches itself right into the steel. This is the stuff you want to use for bare steel. So I've sprayed this side with the etching primer, you can see, and letting that dry. Then I'm going to go over it with the bed liner again, and hopefully it's actually going to stick this time. We'll see. Pretty disappointed, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so I got her all resprayed again here. We'll give her another chance here. Hopefully she's gonna stick, and I won't have to mess with this anymore. This rework really bothers me when I gotta do rework like this, when I spent the time to supposedly do it right the first time. So we'll see. Time will tell, I guess. I'll update on this later on, I guess. End of the summer maybe, or maybe the next spring, I don't know. I'll just keep an eye on it, let you guys know. Okay, so some of you are probably wondering, why do I use the Dupli-Color? Why don't I do a professional spray or something like that? Well, the reason I use the Dupli-Color is there's multiple reasons. It's cheaper, it's easier, and I've used it in the past with some good success. So that's why I keep using the Dupli-Color. This here, you're looking at the dually. Now, when I got the dually, it had a sprayed on bed liner. You can see here and here. I don't know what brand it is. There's no label or anything on it, but it's a sprayed in bed liner. The tailgate was obviously replaced at one point because it was bare. There was no bed liner on the tailgate. What you're looking at is the Dupli-Color Bed Coating on the tailgate. Now this is really the main reason I keep using it. You can see it, yeah, it's got scuffs, it's got scratches. So does the sprayed in bed liner. It's got chips. Bed liner, it's got chips. Yeah, if you take a cinder block and you run a cinder block across this, yeah, it's gonna scratch it. There's no doubt about that. But this has been on here, this tailgate, probably a good 2-3 years now. And I mean, you can see it's not chipping anywhere that I haven't hit it with something or scratched it with something. So I mean, for what this is, I think I used less than a can on this tailgate. I think it's $8 or $9, I think, a can. So I mean, I don't know how you can beat that. You know, I could tape this off and respray it and it would look brand new again, you know, for another $7. So those are my reasons, guys. Going back to the failures that I'm having, the chipping that's going on. I guess the common thing that I can see with all these instances is bare metal. Now I know the can says you can spray this on bare metal. After my experience, what I've seen happening, what I've done, I would not spray this over bare metal anymore. If you have bare metal, get yourself some etching primer and spray that on first. Because the common thing with the chipping and flaking seems to be bare metal. So I guess there's my tips for the day, guys, on using the Dupli-Color bed liner. Like I said, it's good stuff for what it is, and I'm not sure I would do a whole bed with this stuff. But, you know, if you got a tailgate here like I got, or you're going to do the rockers, underneath the rockers or something like that, or a bumper even, you know, it's not bad stuff for what it is. So, I'm going to end this video, guys. I guess I'll see you in the next one.